Pikachamgamer64 here with another commentary. Today we're going to be covering Pikachamgamer64's video on someone who made a video on why Sonic shipping is stupid. I think the topic says everything that needs to be said about how well this is going to go, so let's just dive into it, shall we?
Hey guys, Pikachamgamer64, and today we're going to do a commentary on a YouTuber named Dylan Thomas, who made a video called Sonic Shipping is Stupid. I can't,
Okay, so the first problem springing out at me already here. Using your phone for editing really isn't the best idea I've ever heard of, and this shows exactly why. Your intro's sound quality was horrible, and seeing your phone's menu buttons is pretty distracting, to be quite honest.
figure out what to begin with this dude, because he rants about Sonic shipping. And to make matters worse, he's a Sonic hater.
Oh my god, the horror. He doesn't like Sonic and him being a couple. Oh, the humanity!
So, with all that being said, I'll get to the video to show you.
Now, all media is made to entertain us, whether it be a comic book, a movie, a video game, a cartoon, etc. Now, to think you're going to take two characters from the series you like and you want them to bang, it's just kind of creepy. Now, I know it's not always sexual, but sometimes it can be sexual, and that's when it gets really weird. Now, sometimes you get reasonable shipping to where the two characters are built upon each other, they've been friends for a while, and then they end up dating. Some examples are Jimmy and Cindy from Jimmy Neutron, Kim and Ron from Kim Possible, and Danny and Sam from Danny Phantom. These worked out, and before they did get together, they were just shipping. Now, the reason why I say these shippings aren't bad is because it didn't hurt the franchise they got together, and it wouldn't have hurt the franchise if they didn't get together. They could have stayed a ship, and it would have still been a good franchise. Now, one of the franchises that has a bad deal with shipping is Sonic the Hedgehog. Now, I'm a member of the Sonic the Hedgehog fan base. I'm a Sonic the Hedgehog fan, so I know how bad shipping can be here. And today we're going to be talking about the good and bad Sonic shipping. Now, just know that it's my opinion. If you get mad, just type your hateful comments down below, and let's continue into this video.
Hey, Pika, you alive? You're kind of letting this guy ramble on here. Like, is your phone editor restricting how much of this you can edit, or is this laziness on your end?
But like I said before, there's two types of shipping. There's shipping that can further the characters and further the franchise, and then there's shipping that can hinder the characters and ruin the franchise. And we're going to be talking about which ones could help the franchise and can be good shipping first.
What's the matter with you? You don't have to hate on that. You shouldn't even hate on Sonic shipping. It's good.
Yeah, okay, great. You think Sonic shipping is good. He obviously doesn't. There's nothing wrong with having that opinion, Pika. You wouldn't like it if I turned around and asked what the hell is wrong with you for liking the American Sonic characters as couples, after all.
Sure, there's some bad shippings, but at least they're good. They could be good to other fans. So you don't have to get offensive of all these shippings.
There are bad shippings, but they can be good. Bruh, do you even English though?
Because some are actually good.
First, before I get into the rant. Now, if we're going to be talking about good shipping, we're going to be talking about Sonic and Sally first. Now, Sonic and Sally work together in Sonic Sat AM and the Sonic Archie comics. Now, the reason why they worked together is because they were close friends. They went on plenty of missions together, and we got to see their relationship grow in both of them. They had bad times and good times, and it really felt like it paid off when you finally seen them get together. And even in the Archie comics, they grew up and had kids. That's the one thing that the Sonic Sally group can say over the Sonic Amy group, that it actually happened. Now, Tails...
Yes, you're right, but they did eventually break up in the Archie comics series, so that one is a double breaker. Yeah, I gotta say, that one's a double breaker.
I'm not sure if this is just me, but this interjection felt pretty pointless. Well, okay, well done for stating a correct point on Sonic and Sally not being together anymore in the comics, but that was about it. Nothing about the Sonic SatAM cartoon, or really anything other than something something Double Breaker something something.
Tails and Cosmo. Tails and Cosmo were actually a couple in Sonic X, and I liked them because they started out as friends, then slowly grew to be more, just like Sonic and Sally. But would I want these two to continue being a couple? No, I believe that their arc ended at the end of Sonic X. Now I know that sounds fucked up, but she sacrificed herself to save everybody, and Tails realized that he had to give her up to save everybody. I wouldn't want to ruin that moment by bringing her back. It can really just ruin everything if she came back, because it would be way less impactful that she sacrificed herself. And it would ruin that Tails did that. So yeah, and I don't think that they would ever bring that into a game, because they're trying to be less serious in the games, and having a character die is kinda serious. So,
Man, this dude is on fire. He's been like, is it that you're trying to break up a couple from Sonic? What is wrong with you? You're just gonna make people mad. And it's already made a lot of people mad in the comment section.
He's not trying to break them up. The Grim Reaper did it for him. Really though, the show killed off Cosmo and ended the relationship. At the minute, you're not really proving him wrong, you're just clinging onto the dust that was Tailsmo.
So, let's keep going.
Shadow, I can see it happening. They go on missions, they're kinda close, but I don't see it happening because Shadow doesn't really seem to care about anything. That's his character, and I feel like it would kind of ruin his character if they did get together. Then again, I wouldn't be complaining if they did. It's not the worst ship that could happen. Now, as for Knuckles and Rouge, I can see this one actually happening because of the chemistry they had in the games and the chemistry they had in the Sonic X cartoon. They worked on their character in the games because they really haven't interacted in a while. I could see this one happening. It wouldn't be that bad, and I'm in support of this one.
Okay, so since we have a bit of time to ourselves before the next interjection, I must retract my statement in the beginning. Because you see, it's not just your intro sound quality that's terrible. The sound quality in general is terrible. I can barely hear the guy and yourself at points, and the small bursts of noise presumably coming from you holding the phone are just downright painful. Also, skipping to his final thoughts, as we have to endure the guy talking about Silver and Blaze as a ship, with no arguments on Pica's end, making his existence in this video pointless. Him saying he doesn't like this video since it bashes Sony, in response to the guy in question arguing why he doesn't like Sony, not really refuting his arguments whatsoever. And then he tries to argue how valid Sonic and Blaze as a ship could be, pointing out the Rush series interactions, but then doesn't really add on to that, and goes into this really unrelated tangent about Tails and Cream being their sidekicks for some reason in that game.
Our final results are that the video was stupid. His channel was stupid. Because he ranted about the Sonic shipping.
In translation, you're whining about him stating his opinion on Sonic shippings, and instead of well thought out arguments to maybe refute his arguments, you resorted to name calling, and trying to make your opinion out like it's better than his. That's really all I have to say about this, frankly. And no, making this video like this short has nothing to do with the fact that I'm currently on the run from hell-resigning unicorns who I scammed into bringing me back into life after, that whole little encounter with Morgan. Shit, speaking of which, they seem to have spotted me. Fuck. Well, this is Pikachamgamer64, and I'm gonna go before I get a horn in this plane, because god damn it, I just got this thing back.